So, dear viewer, what comes to your mind when you think about psychology? Maybe it's high school, hearing about that one guy who really was kind of strange and did a bunch of drugs and talked about wanting to bang his mom. Maybe you think about really big books, just really big, meaty books with a lot of words that try to pigeonhole people into one of two categories. Either you're completely depressed, or you're not, and you're a totally well adapted person. And there's no in between. And God forbid if you fall into that depression category, you better take the pills. Or speaking of pills, maybe you think of the way that psychology has been bastardized in the opposite direction in our current culture, like the red pill self help community. Here's how you can psychologically manipulate any woman into having sex with you. Or, if you're a pussy, getting married to you. But why would you want that? You know? Why have one when you can have it all? According to people like Andrew Tate. But regardless, that's no good. That's a bunch of bullshit. Um, and if you enjoy that, hey, maybe you've matured a little and this channel will be for you. Maybe you haven't and you're still weird. You can stick around and find out. Um, or maybe you think about the research side of psychology. Um, and you're like, oh, researchers, they're cool, they're weird, they're nerdy. They like to write a bunch of words that nobody can really understand. And that's okay, because I was a psychology student for 4 years. Not gonna lie. Well, I can understand them. I just don't know why they need to make things so overly complicated. And that's why the purpose of this channel is going to be to bring psychology topics to people in an easily understandable, but also fun and engaging way. And don't worry, there will be research done for these videos. It won't just be me rambling about what the voices in my head tell me about gay people. So if you're interested in video topics like the real law of relativity, which, hey, here's a little Easter egg. If you look at the profile picture of my channel, it's Albert Einstein in awe of the brain inside of B.S. Skinner, who is me. That's real. I'm actually 70 years old, and I am like a 5 on the Norwood scale. So that's pretty cool, in case you didn't know. Um, or, maybe you're a bit of a religious person. Maybe you hate religion. But either way, I think that finding out why consciousness is God would be a pretty cool thing to hear. Um, or if you're gay, if you hate the gays, whatever you think about the gays, you could hear some guy in the internet talk about why are you gay? Or why is that one kid at high school that you just kind of look at kind of funny? Why is he gay? Why is she gay? Why are they gay? Right? Um, or if you're in high school, college psychology, you can hear about why your Harry Potter house matters more than your Myers-Briggs score. And you can go tell your professor. Um, or maybe you want to hear about the psychology of the college girl, the college dude, or, this one might get me on a list, might get me shot, honestly, but you could hear about the psychology of your government. Um, yeah, that's the purpose of this channel. That's what it's about. And expect more some point in the future, I guess.